back, everybody. We literally just got off the interstate. I'm having a hard time getting going again. We are coming back from the Silver Run. Had to do a emergency call to help somebody pull a tree off the road. So I took one of my trucks down there, drove the old record back down there to get international, and I drew a radiator hose. So it didn't run anymore, so I pulled it back with his truck. And we just now got back into ripping. I'm gonna stop over here and put a little bit of fuel in the truck in that trip. We have run into an issue with the old wrecker that we had. Very first trucker that we started out with for the company, it gave us an issue, and pulling it back with this truck here, we do have a major overhang back there, so we gotta be careful. But instead of taking it to the shop, where this truck actually started out at, since I can't use it for towing anymore, I'm just gonna use it for personal doors. And hopefully we can actually figure out some of the issue that we're having. Back at the shop, I actually did pick up a few new tractors that we can use for the farm. I have to be more specific now because I have to find that post shop now down here. And of course these things. Which honestly, I don't really mind the thing very much. Most people usually do, I don't. Come on, give us a green. And there we go. Let's that bounce off everywhere. After right in the middle of pulling that tree off the road, I was about to start driving home, and on my way home, that's when the radiator flew out on me. I thought it was a hose at first, but upon inspection it melted a hole in my radiator hose. So once we get access to the house, and I'll be able to explain these basically what's in the hose of business. This stuff is loud. I have yesterday tried to put an exhaust pipe on here, but I see it comes from. And it looks like we're actually starting to slip off back there. Things. And I don't want to do that. That's why I just need to get this plug in. I haven't already. Like I said, this is an old truck. It's not really gonna like doing this very much, but it'll do it. You just gotta work with it. Hope and pray, hope and pray, pray and hope. Come on. I know you got the power to pull it. Oh, and I have been working on the old tractor that we got. I got it up and running somewhat to be usable. I put new tires on there yesterday off cam. So, it's just a major, just see how things run and go. Come on. Come on. Yeah, as I was saying, got that tractor up there, I got it running. I put tires on it. And we also got ourselves a new high lifter. There you go. So yeah, as I was saying, it looked like it was trying to slide off on us, and it was trying to. I had it fastened down, but it looks like my belts here broke off. But yeah, on my way home with it, it blew the radiator out from underneath it. I checked the hoses and stuff. Everything didn't seem to be clogged on it, so I don't really know what the issue is. The only thing that I could practically do as of right now is just to try to get it off the truck and tear into it and see what I can find that happened, the reason why that did that to me. But let's just go ahead and get it off the truck for now, and we'll practically have to go from there on. I mean, there's not much really that I have in mind that I can do at this point. I'll, I'll pull it out through this door. I don't have my other excavator here right at the moment. So yeah, I'm finally getting everything here all fastened in where it needs to be. Well, I got her down. So, the issue was, I believe, with the radiator hose, I might have actually had a clog in there somewhere, maybe. The person that I went out and helped, they live on a dirt road, so that really did not help my situation here. But as of leaving the dirt road, it was doing fine. And then once I hit the main highway and got that interstate speed for it, then everything just went downhill for me. I tried downshifting for it and seeing if I would have helped it, but that just blew my radiator hose, or blew the bottom out of my radiator. So I'm gonna fix the hoses and stuff on there, fix that radiator up, or probably scrap it. Because I think I got 2 more radiators in my storage back there. Another thing too that you guys have probably been curious about, I have a quick attache for my excavator. This is a Volvo quick attacher. It's got a quick coupler, and it's also got a quick coupler that connects to the excavator itself. And then the coupler down here is a quickie attachment for your buckets and stuff that you're going to use for it. I haven't really had a use for it so far. I mean, I haven't really been able to get a chance to get into it. But upon the inspection that I've done over this thing, it looks to be in really good shape. I just don't really have the time for it. And like I was saying, this guy right here, I have torn into it. I just put new wheels on it, so it is ready to go. Still waiting to see what you all think in the comments. Should I keep her here and use it, or should I get rid of it? And so this is my new high lifter. I have the dozer right there, obviously. I've been using the dozer, but as you see, it's been having an issue picking up some of the stuff that I try to pick it up with. It's been a really good dozer, but I just needed something that could pick up more weight. And so this thing is not really sure what it's rated for weight capacity, but so far it's been able to pick up just about anything. I mean, it picked that tractor right there, no problem. This right here, on the other hand, I actually picked this thing right here up at an auction. It actually came out pretty cheap, so it hasn't been ran very much. It's only maybe got like 2 hours on here, so, and those were not put on there from me, but it's just something that I was able to get pretty cheap at the auction that was here in town. And my new Kubota M5 111. This is a new, brand new tractor. All these hours are here actually put on here from me. This is the tractor that you've seen that we had to go remove from the parking lot in my last video. They never called me about it and told me that it was in to just come and pick it up, so I had to just go over there and pick it up in the middle of the video. Didn't really expect them to be telling me that it was there in that kind of a manner, but they did, so we just went over there, picked it up, brought it back home. Really, I took it to the shop in the video, and then once I got off duty for that day, I brought it back home on the truck. And then here's where she's been ever since. So we might have a mowing video here soon, because the state park here in town asked me if I would be able to come over and assist them. So keep an eye out for the mowing video if you guys like to enjoy seeing those type of videos. But as far as from today, I figured you guys might want to hear this old tractor here start up. I mean, It's come a long ways from whenever I first found it. Trust me. And I've actually have a viewer that is subscribed. They actually got to watch this tractor in here firsthand show up to the farm here off camera. So shout outs to that viewer. Hope you guys are having a good day. And happy 2024 is here, and I am really happy about it. The second thing I wanted to point out to you was I finally moved my trailer. All my trailers are now moved right here into this spot. So I got all my trailers are here now situated. Everything right here is looking really well. I'm probably gonna plant this right here again just so that way it doesn't look like this, but hey, look at the deer. The deers are saying hi to my viewers. Well, I honestly don't really have much going on in this video. But I figured if you guys want to, we can go ahead and just start this tractor here up and let you guys hear it. I'm not really much of a fan of the sound on it, but let me know what you guys think. Is it a worth keeping tractor, or do you think we should get rid of it? Good old-fashioned Allis Chalmers. Also, another thing too, I would actually like to relate to in the previous video I did last year, at the ending of last year, that you guys seen. That zombies video I posted out, that one right there was actually kind of creepy a little bit, in my opinion. It kind of scared me a few times whenever that thing kept spawning right directly on top of me. I don't know how many of them there were, but every single time that I would see one of them things spawn on us, it would try to bite right off the bat. I tried to stay away from as much as possible. But if you guys will want to see more of that type of stuff, let me know, because I still got that game. I mean, I'm not going to give up on it yet. But back to relating this, I'm not really too sure if we should just keep it on the farm right here and use it for here, or should we just try to post it up and see if another farmer would want to use it for their personal collection. Overall, it is a good tractor. I will give it that. It is a very good tractor. Would like to keep it, but I don't know if I really need one this big. The newest edition would be this thing. This is why I don't really need that Allis Chalmers, because this thing right here can do twice than what that can. Practically, this thing right here could do twice the work that a regular tractor can do. And then you can actually amongst that times two, because I can have one right here in the front, and I can also have right here in the back. And it's got PTO drive shafts back and front. So that means if I wanted to, I can run a birch hog on the front and run the double-sided birch hog on the back. 2 tractors for the price of 1. Also, another thing too, I've also got to get back over to Silver Run. But anyway, that's a pretty nice tractor. Don't really know if I should really keep it on the shop. Let me see. I've been trying to get my hands on another tow truck to keep around my house. Because since I've blown the radiator out of that, I've been trying to get another heavy duty truck to keep around home. This one right here, it's not far long until it's gonna be done for anyways, so I have been looking on the marketplace for the fire department. They actually have one of these trucks. It's still decked out in fire equipment and things like that, so it still has all that on there. But they do not have the bed on it. So I was thinking about buying that and then putting a wrecker bed on the back of it. I mean, would it look good? I don't know. That I honestly couldn't tell you. I've never done that before, so this right here is going to be a really good experiment truck to put a wrecker bed on whenever it finally gets here. I mean, it could be here by next week whenever we get a chance to go out there and pick it up. I gotta wait for it to be auctioned off before I can go to it and pick it up from the auction. But I would honestly, if I can get my hands on this truck, I would honestly take this bed with the wrecker boom and stick it on that truck. And I would take them bar lights that's on the pillar right there and I would take them off. Because the wrecker, the fire engine for the fire truck that I'm looking at, it's already got lights that are mounted to the cab. So if I can just get my hands on that, if I can win this bid, I will take that wrecker bed off of this truck, probably put this in here back to its normal ways, and then mount that wrecker bed on the back of that fire truck. I know it's not really ideally to do that, but you never know unless if you don't experiment. If you've never experimented, then I guess that just means you're not really the experimental type, but nobody's a judge here. I'm actually kind of curious just to see on what that would look like on the back of a fire truck. And really in general, if we could just get an actual wrecker bed, a plain Jane wrecker bed, that would actually be amazing. Just so that we don't have all this sticking up in the air past your cab. But I've already got this wrecker bed right here. I've already got it unbolted. All I gotta do is just lift it up off the frame and then dry the trucker here off from underneath it because I got it running. Turns out that the last time it was actually ran was not too long ago, and it just had clog injectors. So after a little bit of injector cleaner, she was good to go again. Also, for this one right here, I've actually had this one here for a little short period of time, so it's not really all that bad, honestly. I mean, I just wish that it would be able to pick up more weight because that's what these type of track loaders are designed to do, is pick up a heavy load. And this one can't really seem to pick up a load without raising the back end of it. So, all honesty, probably until I can get my hands dug into this, I'm probably just going to set her down there in the weeds. And we'll probably drag her out here another day. But until I can get my hands tied to it, I'm probably just going to set it down there. And thankfully, with the grill guard right here, I can easily move this thing right here around with the backhoe. So it's not going to be much of an issue to do that. I just got to move the trucker here out of the way. So let's go ahead and get that done with. not pulling a heavy load. There we go. You always want to keep it in first if it's leaning backwards on the hill. And I might need to get my pickup truck and move my camper over. Because whenever I bring that backhoe, or whenever I bring this other truck downhill, I don't want to smash it into my camper. Because I'm probably just going to park right there in the gravel. There we go. Might just leave my camper right there for now on permanently. Maybe. That means I'm going to have everything over here that's going to be broke down and worked on. I can't really have very much stuff in the way. There we go. Now let's see if we can't get this truck moved. There we go. Come on. This truck right here seems to want to be stubborn. That lets me my high vector. There we go. Just had to move the high vector out of the way. Like I said, I'm happy I got that grill guard on the front. Need to get that truck moved this way over here. Ooh, long for the ride. Hopefully. rock in our bucket. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna have her sit right here until we can get it working on it. Cause as of right now, I just got a lot going on right now. Between the tractor and working on new projects that I'm bringing in, just got this in here right now on the back burner. So I already know what's wrong with it. It ain't gonna be a hard of a fix. But if I desperately need to use this truck, then just bring the I'll practically just bring the parts over here and I just strip it down over here and work on it here and get it going again. If I desperately need to use this truck. But as of right now, I don't really need it that badly, so it's just probably just gonna sit right here for a little bit until I can get to it. So don't really have that much going on mainly, other than just working on this issue. So practically don't really have anything else going on today, so I'm probably just gonna end the video here. If you guys like what you see, follow for more content, like and subscribe. We'll catch you all in the next one, and this is the very first video for 2024. You all have a happy new year, and we'll see you later.